Deck of Fate. 2-account breakdown. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I am very excited to be talking about this Deck of Fate because it is weird, interesting, and different. I'm sure you were all thinking that this is where we were going to be getting our Hansels, and I would agree with you. However, Plarium decided to do something way worse than that, and we do not really have all of the full information yet. The only thing that we know is that we will be trying to win him. So what I need to decide is, am I purchasing some what are they? Prism shards? Am I purchasing prism shards, or am I just gonna like let the dream go of Hansel and Gretel? I think this is a stupid move, personally, because they're not good enough to justify winning a tournament for. So I'm guessing each tournament group will get this, and then tomorrow is going to be 2x voids. As you can see, I'm very well stocked on void shards. No, not at all. So anyway, I don't know why I'm not well stocked on void shards. Didn't we just have a 2x on voids? I don't know. We had the guaranteed Little Miss Annie. I don't know. I hate the timing of this. I think it's terrible. With that being said, what we're actually talking about today is the Deck of Fate. Now, if you go and you look at the Deck of Fate, we have Pinpoint, but I don't understand really. Why is the icon for Pinpoint on some of them, but there's a question mark on other ones? That doesn't make sense. I don't really like that. That makes me think that we are getting Pinpoint on some and random artifacts on other ones. Unless this is just accessories. No, it says artifacts. So I don't really get this. I don't really understand what we're doing with the icon and the question mark. That is very confusing, and I don't like it. I will be maxing out this event on my main account here, okay? And I think that if you are a spending player in the game, most likely you're going to be maxing this out as well. And I'm going to talk about the best ways to do that on both accounts. So we're on my main account right now, which I'm honestly considering taking a break from. I want to see what the new content is that's supposed to be coming out before the end of the year till I really make my decision. But I have been just really kind of over the lack of endgame content now. And although Live Arena is kind of fun and Hydra's still okay, I guess, it just like, I don't know, they kind of killed my joy. But what is the main difference, okay? If you're a spending player, then what's going to happen is you're just going to come in here and you are going to load up some energy on your account. Okay, you're just going to load it up and maybe make a purchase, right? If you're a spending player, you probably have the daily energy pack with which to use every day. And then whenever Plarium decides to actually have an energy offer worth buying, you're probably going to buy it. It's not these garbage trash can fire offers. It's certainly not those. But whenever they do put one that's worth buying, you probably bought it. Okay. And in addition, you still have like your normal energy sources, right? Whenever the clan shop is available, the clan shop reset. Oh, dude, I'm so excited about leveling the clan up to get these. So excited. Well, we'll buy the glyph. We'll buy the void shard. We'll buy the speed glyphs. And I buy the little glyphs. And then whenever there's energy in this spot, we would be buying that, okay? If you are really in need of some energy, those mini mix packs are probably your best bet, honestly. Like, it's still a good rate, and then you'll get soul stones or whatever the item of the day is. If you're in need of some energy, that's probably still the best deal. Like, we haven't had double mini mix packs all year, I don't think, but it's still a pretty decent deal. Regardless, no matter if you are redeeming energy over here in the Tag Arena shop, or if you are just putting in stored resources from up here or using gems, you're going to have a lot more resources with which to pull from, and this is the exact time where you bust that out. Because this is unmatched. You're not going to be able to get this like this any other time. Plus the Chaos Ore, plus the 6-star glyph. Why is it a 4-star glyph? That should be a 5-star glyph, Plarium. All of these should be 5-star glyphs. But anyway, this is a very good event. And most of you are going to be maxing this out if you have the resources to do so. And the best way to do that is going to be by upgrading champions. Okay, we are going to get points down here for champion training, but also for ranking champions up. I said the same thing twice. Dungeon divers and ranking things up. Now, I can tell you that based on my point total here, it is going to be extremely better to do champion training. And I know that that's like people's least favorite part about the game some of the time, but it isn't a really important part of the game, okay? And so what I would recommend, let me go through that in just a minute, but this, I want you to just lock in for a second. 4,371. That was me today maxing out the Ice Golem tournament. We have 7,390 points in the Ice Golem tournament, and I want to say that was about 4,000 energy, something like that. Like, I put in enough that I knew that I would max it out. Maybe it's 3,000. But either way, I have a reasonably quick Ice Golem hard 10 team, so that's helping that point total. But I'm just telling you that this is not an efficient way to get points. You are going to get way more points with champion training. Way more points with champion training. Now, what should you do in order to get those champion training points? You should be leveling up your 5-star champions before you sacrifice them as chickens. You should be leveling up your 4-star champions before you sacrifice them as chickens or you use them to empower. Okay? I would manage that however you see fit. I like empowering them as long as you have faction guardians, but do you really need an empowered Channy? No, you do not. So using her as a chicken is fine, for example. But I'm going to level up all of these 4-stars. I'm also going to make more 4-stars. And I'm also going to level up and rank up all of these chickens that I have saved. I'm going to make chickens, and I'm going to rank them up. And I'm going to put brews in them or run them in campaign with RSL Helper. Like all of the normal things. Okay, I'm going to do all of those normal things before I get rid of them. Okay, so all of that you probably know, but just as a reminder, the Deck of Fate, you are going to be able to max this out much easier with champion training than you are with a normal dungeon. Okay, but it's going to take a lot of energy and time. It's going to take a lot of time. So I don't think I can stream today. I have to take care of my wife and my son. So I'll just be using my computer to run champion training, probably on and off all day. Okay. Now, what is the difference then between a free-to-play account? Let's switch accounts and talk about it over there. Okay, so here we are over on the Corrado's Love Life series account, and I have not yet logged in here today, so I have a lot of things to clear, red dots to clean up, all of that kind of stuff. But without getting distracted, okay, let me just talk to you about this account. So on this account, my best gear has come from the previous Deck of Fate that had Slayer in it. I have these 2 pieces, the Slayer shield and the Slayer weapon, and then I have a lot of accessories. Rank a rarity 6-star. I have Slayer, Slayer. I have Slayer, Slayer. And then maybe there were some 5-star ones as well. I'm not certain. But I got a bunch of Slayer accessories from the last time we had a deck of Fate. And how many cards did I get to flip there? Definitely not the whole thing. So if you are free to play or low spend, what I would recommend is just flip as many cards as you can. It's okay to do this deck of Fate without maxing it out. When there is like a fragment champion in here, or when there is something where you need all of the cards in order to get that thing, which I think the only thing that qualifies is a fragment champion, but I just, maybe I'm not thinking of, maybe I'm forgetting something. As long as that's not the case, flipping 2, 3, 5, 11 cards is still very beneficial for your account. So what I would recommend doing with your energy over the next 3 days and 18 hours, basically 4 days, is champion training. And if you are progressing through this game, that is literally the best thing you can do for your account, is champion training. You may have some things saved up already, like I do. I have been eagerly awaiting this day so that I can go ahead and rank up all of these champions that I have been working on. I've been wondering about Armiger on my account. I might need an Armiger, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then I'm very close to my next 6-star. Very close to my next 6-star. So I don't know who that's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be Ugo, but I do like the idea of Loki. He's going to be in all of the teams because of this blessing. This 5-star Brimstone blessing, it's going to take a long time to get him out of my teams because of this. It's just so powerful. Plus, he has this turn meter boost, which I actually do like, but I'm not going to book him. I'm just not. And so I have 3 other amazing legendary champions, and I would rather book any of these 3 before Loki. But I wouldn't mind getting masteries on Loki and just using him unbooked and using him for that. So I'm thinking about doing that. I am thinking about 6-starring him next, but also Ugo would be so good. I don't have anybody actually with masteries, so it's not like I need to consider that. But Kale actually has still been holding his own weight. All of that to say, I have a lot of champion training to do. I really do. And so as many of these cards as I can get, oh, you better believe it, I'm going to get. Even like, okay, for most players, any reasonable 6-star pinpoint piece of gear is going to be amazing. And it could be mythical or legendary. You could get a 6-star speed glyph. Or, like, you know, all of these glyphs are better than what I can get right now. And for most of us, we need all of these glyphs, okay? So, if you are free to play or low spend, and you have stored up energy, unless you're going for the next fusion, you might want to consider using that. If you're going to try to go for the next fusion, then maybe you want to save your stored energy and just look at what you can do with your current energy amounts. But, like I said on the other account, also you can redeem your 3v3 energy. You can redeem your clan shop energy. Except it's not there, okay? So for me, I'm going to keep buying accessories. I think that's the best. I think that I would like you, Carl, but I think I'm skipping on Yannicka. That's where I'm at right now. We will eventually unlock other things in my clan, and I will keep kicking people out who go inactive. So if you're in the red, you're going to go, just like this guy. And then this guy. And all of these people that are in bronze, I just do not think that you're actually helping the clan. So here is your warning. I would rather get people in here who are active. And like if you're in bronze 1 or 2, like you're not. So I'm a big fan of people who actually play the game. So I'm kind of calling you guys out right here. I'd rather make some spots for people who are actually playing. So now we have 28 out of 30. I know there were some people who were waiting to get into this clan. So if that's you, hit me up and let me know. Let's see my clan boss chests for the day, because that could be helpful. All right. And we did unlock the hard 1 key. That is the most important thing to me. So now I can auto battle on hard, even if I don't hit the max every time because of the RNG of brimstone, etc. Okay, I just screwed myself. Why'd I say that out loud? But now I can still just auto battle it and save the 12 to 15 minutes or whatever until I can consistently get there. I think one more champion with masteries would do it. So Caden, I'm looking at you probably, or Loki, or one of these 3 champions with masteries would be good. So no matter what it is that you're trying to do with this deck of fate, no matter how seriously you want to take it, I highly recommend putting some actual effort into it, because these rewards are great. And if you get an additional chest, okay, awesome. Like, you would get some amazing things down here. Is that likely? No. You should still do it just for these rewards, but you could get even more lucky. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will take your well wishes for myself and my wife as well. If you would like, send some positive vibes my way today for my shoulder and my wife's just whole body. She's on her way to the chiropractor again today. It's just been a rough week in terms of health. So thank you for watching. I'm going to go do champion training on a bunch of accounts, and I hope you do too. Let me know what you think about my opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.